is a severely cold day, as you can see by what I am wearing. I'm not talking about any old kind of cold. It's that kind of cold to make you want to go outside and punch a pigeon. It's one of those type of colds, you know what I mean? I walked outside the other day and I saw a snowman wearing a coat. That's how cold it is. Today I also have to venture out and get my vehicle registered. Well, get the registration renewed. When I came from California, in California they don't have all these stipulations how they do in Virginia. Like you have to get a state inspection, all this other, whatever it is, you really don't have to do all that. So for the past couple of days I've been getting my insurance up to date. I've also been getting my inspection, passed that with flying colors. So now I'm ready to go and register my car so that I can just be clean. I don't want to be riding dirty. Nobody want to be riding dirty.
Gonna catch me riding dirty.
But before I do that, I want to leave you with this. As everyone knows on the channel, if you've been following my videos, you know that I'm an actor. I get super excited when I see really good content, really good acting, and amazing stories. I get really excited when I see that. A lot of times now, especially in America, I can only speak for American television because the UK, they're killing it. But for American television, we only hire people because of their looks a lot of the time. And you can clearly see that, like the acting's horrible, the story's mediocre, but you have beautiful people in it. So it does all right at the box office or on a network. I think I want to start something new. I'm gonna call this my 5 minutes of film. During this 5 minutes of film is just a review on something that I think is worth watching. What I just found, and I have binge watched all 10 episodes in 2 days, Lovecraft Country. Lovecraft Country is a series on Hulu. Now it came from a book called Lovecraft Country. Now it came from a book called Lovecraft Country and it was written in 2016. Now it was written by an American author known by Matt Ruff. Now Matt Ruff he's American. He writes comic novels about science fiction, thriller, and dark horror fantasy books or novels. Matt Ruff wrote Lovecraft Country because he was exploring the conjunction between H.P. Lovecraft, hence the name, and racism in the United States during the Jim Crow laws. Now, just a quick history lesson. The Jim Crow laws were laws that segregated blacks and whites mainly in the South during like the 1940s and the 50s. So the time period is set back then. The main story when watching it is told by the point of view or the POV of Atticus Turner. It follows Atticus Turner and his family throughout their journeys and just crazy adventures. I don't think me talking about it is doing it any justice. So let me show you a clip, just a small clip of what I mean. Warning, this footage may not be suitable for children. It contains blood and violence and intense situations. Roll the clip!
This is Channels Television's breaking news.
Guys, I'm back in here under not so great circumstances. Now I had this beautiful clip lined up for you to see, this beautiful scary clip, scare the hair right off your head, but YouTube said that I had a copyright claim on it, so I can't show that clip. So instead, I'm gonna open this package. Now, on one of my last Spider-Man videos, I asked you for whoever wanted to win the Spider-Man game. It was a Spider-Man game giveaway. So if you watched the whole thing, you would have seen it. I asked them what was my favorite game. Now, before I open this package, the game's in here. Before I open this up, just take a guess. I'll give you a couple seconds. You're wrong. I don't know what you said, but you're probably wrong. Maybe only 3 people got it. It is it God of War? I hear some stuff in here. You hear that? Let me tell you something. It better not be broken in here. I know that much. Favorite game is God of War. And congratulations to Royalty Ray for winning that. So Royalty Ray, you have 24 hours from when this video was posted to claim this prize. If you don't claim it, then I gotta move on to the next person who gets it right. So The clock is ticking. Let me open this up, make sure everything's where it should be. How did they broke the bottom of the case? Look at that. You hear it? It's right. Oh, it's right here. They broke the bottom of the case. Cause they don't want me to play. They know I'm about to get busy with this thing, boy. God of War 3 remastered. You know what's coming. It's coming. And then who knows? I might do a little giveaway on this bad boy. With that being said, guys, I'm sorry you couldn't see the first clip, but there is the second clip. The first one was better, in my opinion. The first one was better, but that's alright, because you're gonna see this second one. I'm sorry I couldn't scare you with the first one, but I will leave you with this. Oh my gosh. Is your heart beating fast? Mine is. This was just a small scene. I mean, this Hulu series gets intense. I mean, really, really intense. I'm a fan of horror, but not just jump scare. Like, just don't jump scare me to death. That's kind of like cheap thrills. But I want like a good horror. Like, oh, you see somebody coming from the corner. Oh, I wonder what that is. Oh, I'm watching TV and then a piece of bread holding a knife walks by. That's what I'm talking about. Or I go to put my clothes in the dryer and then one of the towels grabs me and sucks me in. Like, that's the kind of thing that I like. I like that old school horror thriller type of suspense. Like, you never know what's gonna happen. You know, like if this door just opened up right now, just a little bit. If it opened up just a little bit, but then nothing else happened, I'm scared. Scared for the rest of the day. Probably I might even move. That's what I'm looking for, baby. Oh, you want some more? Oh, I can give you some more. Roll it.
What the hell?
Did you see that?
See what?
Rolling blackouts due to the heat have delayed all southbound trains.
Excuse me? Move! Move!
Stop that knocking. You had better stop that knocking at the door. Stop that knocking, stop that knocking, stop that knocking, stop that knocking at the door. Stop that knocking, stop that knocking, stop that knocking, stop that knocking. You had better stop that knocking at the door.
Letty! Where's Tick?
I don't know.
When's he coming back?
I don't know, Diana. Go inside. Call your uncle. Tell him you're here.
Wait! Letty?
What?
Behind you, there's...
You okay? Get some water from the kitchen. I'll be back soon.
ain't better stop that knocking at the door.
This how fast I'd be pedaling the bike to get away from him. You ever pedal a bicycle so fast like the handlebars are kind of like moving like side to side? That's how fast I would be pedaling. Look, if you're not scared, you just love a good story, good whatever, Lovecraft Country is the way to go.
Maxin', but I'm never maxed out. So fly, I take their breath away. I hope they never pass out. I got the rap game in the show, cool yelling, tap out, tap out. Gotta milk this rap game, it's a cash cow. Then I'm out as soon as I cash out. I guarantee you will never find nobody better than me. I make these lyrics up effortlessly. I eat a beat like the